All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our doubleheader tonight as we wrap up week 4 of our current sim season. After this game, we'll be 25%, 1/4 of the way through the regular season. 4 weeks down, 12 to go. All right, this is a rematch of last season's AFC wildcard playoff game. It's the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs won that playoff game last season. The Jets come in with a 1-2 record, and the Chiefs come in at 2-1. Let's take a look at the standings. Evil Dead and Misty both missed the last game. Misty is now 20-21, 1 game under 500. Evil Dead is now 26-27, 1 game under 500. And Gracie did not pick last time, but she's 19-22, 3 games under 500. Misty, Gracie, and Evil Dead are all taking the Jets in this one. We'll see what happens. If you're watching on YouTube, follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Arrowhead Stadium for this one. Jets-Chiefs, Monday night, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. It's the Jets and the Chiefs on Monday night. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. We wrap up week 4 with our Monday night game, the Jets and the Chiefs. A rematch of last season's AFC wildcard playoff game won by the Chiefs. Kansas City got all the way to the AFC Championship before they lost to the Dolphins. Kansas City will get the ball first. We're underway. From the 6-yard line, Tracy brings it back over the 20, 25, 30, gets outside, and out to the 32-yard line. Will Tracy, the rookie out of Baylor, on the return. Starting quarterback, Corey Morris, in his second year out of LSU. Morris led the Chiefs, like I said, to the AFC Championship last season as a wild card. They got blown out by the Dolphins, though, in the wild card, in the championship game. The Chiefs beat the Jets in the wild card and the Raiders in the divisional round before they lost to Miami. Chiefs looking to return. Kansas City at 2-1, the Jets at 1-2. 1st and 10. Morris under center. Morris hands off to Manning. And Vaughn Manning, not much. Let's take a look at the Kansas City offense. Up front, Guerin, Terry, James, Brooks, and Carpenter. And then it's Floyd, Franklin, Manning, Kerwin, and Swift. No gain on first down. Colton Avendano on the tackle for the Jets. The second-year linebacker out of Rice. 2nd and 10 for Kansas City at their own 32-yard line. Morris under center. Morris to Manning. Vaughn Manning tried to get outside. Dean Floyd comes up and makes the tackle. The defensive back, the safety. Let's take a look at the Jets defense. They play a 3-4. Lawrence, Kennard, and Vaughn up front. No relation. Linebackers, Wells, Avendano, Cooper, and Houston. And the secondary, Durham, Floyd, Fensick, and Jefferson. Dean Floyd on the tackle. The 8th-year safety out of Wake Forest. Vaughn Manning, the running back, in his 8th year out of Hawaii. 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 32-yard line. 4 wide for Kansas City. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws and caught by Kerwin to the 44-yard line, a gain of 12. Tom Kerwin, the third-year tight end out of Oklahoma. And that'll be a first down for the Chiefs. Floyd came up, made the tackle for the Jets. Just underway, opening drive here at Arrowhead Stadium. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. 4 receivers set wide. Morris in the shotgun. Morris fakes the handoff. Morris throws deep and is picked off on the rebound by Gary Fensick. It was tipped by Tom Kerwin to Floyd, and Floyd tipped it to Fensick. The Jets pick it off, and they get it at their own 21-yard line. Gary Fensick, the former Bear, in his 14th year out of Cal Berkeley. He was a free agent. The Bears let him go. It was actually Jefferson, not Floyd, who tipped it, number 39. Aaron Jefferson, the former Cowboy. So Kansas City throws a pick on the opening drive, and now Riley Leonard, the third-year quarterback out of Notre Dame, will come on to lead the offense for the Jets. Jets. New York will have it at their own 21-yard line. 6:23 left in the first quarter, no score. On a beautiful night in Kansas City. Temperatures in the mid-60s. The final week of September. We start October with week 5. Leonard in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Dawson in motion. Leonard to Lambos, and Lambos gets nailed for a 3-yard loss. On the tackle, Kevin Crawford in his 8th year out of Connecticut. And I think we have an injury timeout. I think Lambos got shaken up. A loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13 back at the 18-yard line. Evil Dead may be at a pinball event tonight. He gave me his pick, but I haven't seen a comment from him since his Dolphins-Rams pick. I know he took the Jets in this one. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Jets back at their own 18-yard line. Kansas City throws a pick on their opening drive. This will be the Jets' opening drive. 4 wide, Leonard in the shotgun. Dawson in motion. Leonard to Bailey, and Cordell Bailey gets hit for a 1-yard loss as Crawford again comes in and makes the tackle. Actually, it's a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and 15. Coming up on 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter, no score. Jets are going backwards here on their opening drive. 3rd and 15 from the 17-yard line. 4 receivers wide, Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard fakes the handoff. Leonard throws and caught by Simmons all the way out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 27 yards. That's James Simmons, the 7th-year receiver out of LSU. And it's a first down for the Jets. Finally coming over to make the tackle, Luke Crosby, 8th-year safety out of UNLV. Five and a half minutes left. First quarter. 1st and 10 Jets. Jets come out 4 wide. Leonard under center. Leonard to Bailey, and Cordell Bailey across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Cordell Bailey, the 7th-year back out of San Diego State. Lambos injured himself. Philip Eric made the tackle. The 6th-year safety out of Albany. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 2nd and 2 from the 48-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard. A screen to Bailey. And Cordell Bailey to the 46. That'd be a gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1. As Leon Holmes, the linebacker on the tackle, the 6th-year linebacker out of Arkansas. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Jets at the Kansas City 46-yard line. Offensive lineman with a pancake there, number 64. That's Jackson Glass, the left guard. Well, we got an offensive lineman highlight. You don't get those very often. 3rd and 1 for the Jets at the Kansas City 46-yard line. 4 wide. Leonard under center. Leonard to Bailey. Bailey gets stacked up. I don't think he's got it. He doesn't. Tackle made by Ross Pugh, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of Texas. Maybe gained about half a yard to be 4th down. Let's see if the Jets go for it or not. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. No score. Let's see what the Jets do here. They're going to punt. Nick Browse back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 31-yard, actually a 29-yard punt. So both teams failed to score on their opening drives. This will be Kansas City's second possession. Morris comes back out to lead the offense. 1st and 10 Kansas City from their own 17. 3:56 left here in the first quarter. Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 4 Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Morris in the shotgun on 1st down. Morris to Manning, and Vaughn Manning, a big gain out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 9, just shy of the marker. It'll be 2nd and inches. Antonio Chambers, the 10th-year defensive back out of Miami, on the tackle. 3:40 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. 2nd and inches for the Chiefs at their own 27. They come out 3 to the far side. Morris in the shotgun. Morris fakes the handoff. Morris rolls out, fires deep, and jump ball. It's caught by Swift on the deflection. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashard Swift in the right place at the right time. A 73-yard touchdown catch as it got tipped to him. Watch the replay. Underthrown, tip, and he ends up with it. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Watch this again. Well, he actually ran right through it. Brandon White for the point after. Kick is up. And good. So on a miraculous Hail Mary type of play, the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead with 3:16 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 4 Monday night football game here at Jammin' Sports. Looking at the AFC West at the moment, the standings. Seattle's 4-0. San Diego's 3-0, or 3-1. Kansas City can pull into second, tie with the Chargers if they beat the Jets. Raiders 1-3. The Broncos are 1-3. There's the kickoff. About 4 yards deep. Harris takes a knee. That's Moses Harris, the rookie out of Penn State. Looking at the AFC East, if the Jets can win this game, they would actually be tied. They'd be 2-2. Miami and New England are 2-2. The Jets are 1-2. The Ravens are 1-3, and the Bills are 0-4. Bills off to a terrible start. Nobody in the AFC East so far tearing it up early on. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 25. 3 to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard fires deep downfield, and it's underthrown, incomplete. Broken up by Luke Crosby. The intended receiver for the Jets was James Simmons. Incomplete. To be 2nd and 10. Kansas City leads it 7-0 here late in the first quarter. Our Week 4 Monday night game to wrap up the week. 3:10 left in the first. 2nd and 10 for the Jets at their own 25. Four wide, 3 to the far side. Leonard. Lambos back in the game. Carries forward to the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. Arthur Randall on the tackle, number 91, the 7th-year defensive tackle out of Harvard. Anthony Lambos, the 9th-year back out of Coastal Carolina. 3rd and 6 for the Jets at their own 29. Leonard in the shotgun. Throws to Maxwell down the middle to the 47-yard line, a gain of 18. Marcus Maxwell, the rookie tight end out of Rhode Island. And that'll be a first down for the Jets. Leon Holmes, the linebacker, on the tackle for Kansas City. So the rookie tight end with a big first down. Jets on the move, trying to tie this one up. 2:20 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Jets. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Younger on the tackle for Kansas City. Shane Younger, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Oregon State. A rematch of last season's AFC wildcard, won by the Chiefs. 2nd and 5 for the Jets at the Kansas City 48. 3 to the near side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard pump fakes. Leonard throws and caught by Simmons down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 22. Yeah, I figured as much, Evil Dead. Gain of 23, I'm sorry. And that'll be a first down for the Jets. On the tackle there, was Don Harper, the rookie defensive back out of Citadel. If you missed the earlier game, the Rams beat the Dolphins 27-7. The Rams are just killing it right now. Rams are 4-0. Miami dropped to 2-2. That's being uploaded to YouTube. 1st and 10, Leonard looking, throws near side, caught by Lambos. Lambos will lose a yard back to the 26-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle, number 30, Melvin Keith, in his 2nd year at Louisiana Tech. The Rams have outscored their opponents in the first 4 games this season, 124-23. I still can't get over that. A point differential of 101 after only 4 games. 2nd and 11 for the Jets at the Kansas City 26-yard line. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos up the middle, and Lambos, a big gain all the way down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 17 yards and a Jet first down. It'll be 1st and goal, Jets at the 9. Well, you had a lot of room right up the middle. Luke Crosby, the safety, came up, made the tackle. Down to 30 seconds left in the quarter. 1st and goal for the Jets at the 9. Three to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. Caught by Bailey. And Bailey will lose 2 yards back to the 11-yard line as Philip Eric came up and made the tackle. I think we're going to see a replay. Yep. That's going to do it for the first quarter as Kansas City leads at 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. We start the second quarter. The Chiefs lead the Jets on our Week 4 Monday night game, 7-0. Second and goal for the Jets at the Kansas City 11. The Jets at 1-2, Kansas City at 2-1 coming into this one. On second and goal, Leonard under center. Single back. Leonard draws back, and that got deflected off the linebacker, Shane Younger, off his helmet. Incomplete. It'll be third and goal from the 11-yard line. Kansas City scored on a 73-yard touchdown catch on a deflection by Rashard Swift. Third and goal from the 11-yard line. Leonard looking. Leonard looking, throws, Bolger, touchdown, Jets. John Bolger, the rookie out of Florida Atlantic, an 11-yard touchdown catch. And the Jets get on the board. Is it Pierce, BLA? I'm going to call you Pierce. Welcome on in. Pierce, to Jammin' Sports. As the Jets just scored, and now the extra point by John Kim, the third-year kicker out of Michigan State. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 4 Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. A reminder, all our games are archived on YouTube. Just go to Jammin' Sports. We have over 10 Sim seasons archived there. You can go back and watch all the games since we started. By the way, we were not on February 10th. I had basketball that night. Jammin' Sports has now been on 6 years. I wasn't able to be on that night because I had my day job commitments. But we have surpassed 6 seasons. 6 years. We started February 10th of 2020. That's when Gracie had her surgery. That's right. There's the kickoff. 4 yards deep. Harper takes a knee. Touchdown. Touchback. And Kansas City will have it at their own 25-yard line. The final game of Week 4 here. Who do they play in Week 5? The Jets will host the Raiders next week. And for Kansas City, looking at the schedule here, Kansas City plays at Denver next week. First and 10, Kansas City now from their own 25. 7:51 left in the half. The Rams beat the Dolphins earlier tonight, 27-7. That game's on YouTube. You can go check it out. Morris in the gun. Morris looking, throws near side, caught by Swift. Down the sideline, Rashard Swift. Out to the 46, a gain of 21. Gary Fensick made the tackle. The MVP of the Dolphin-Ram game was the Rams wide receiver, Dominic Lovett. I'll spell it for you if you want. Wide receiver, Dominic Love it. He had 168 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Rams won it 27-7. 1st and 10, Chiefs. Kerman in motion. Morris in the shotgun. Yeah, he's a wide receiver. Morris throws and caught by Floyd down to the 31-yard line. Francis Floyd, the 4th-year receiver out of Notre Dame. It's a 23-yard gain into Jet territory, and that'll be a Kansas City first down. Aaron Jefferson made the tackle. The 13th-year defensive back out of Alabama. Jefferson, the former Cowboy. He spent 12 years with Dallas, now in his first season with the Jets. Under 7 minutes left in the half. We're tied at 7, but the Chiefs are on the move. 1st and 10 from the Jet 31-yard line. Morris under center. Single back. Morris fakes the handoff. Rolls out. And Morris is going to take off. Nobody there. Gets the first down. Makes a move. And gets down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 19 for Corey Morris, the 2nd-year quarterback out of LSU. First down, Chiefs. Wells finally came up, made the tackle. Tommy Wells, the linebacker, the rookie out of Arizona. But it's a first down for Kansas City. For anybody new in the room, wondering why we're still using 19, the newer games all suck. Except for 25, that's okay. But 26 sucks. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Manning down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Dean Floyd on the tackle for the Jets. But for my money, the graphics, the lighting, the gameplay is all superior on Madden 19. Plus, it has the hurry-up offense. 2nd and 4 from the 7-yard line. Morris in the shotgun. 4 wide. Morris back. Throws, and he led his receiver too much. Coming across, the intended receiver was the tight end, Tom Kerwin. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs at the Jets 7. 5:41 left in the half. Morris under center. Morris draws back, throws a fade, and Floyd can't bring it down. A nice attempt by Francis Floyd, but he was blanketed by 3 different Jets over there. It'll be 4th down. That would have been a hard catch. Kansas City will try a field goal. Brandon White will come on, and this will be a 24-yard attempt to give the Chiefs the lead once again. 3rd-year kicker out of Alabama. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Chiefs lead at 10-7, 5:34 left to play here in the first half. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 4, our Monday night game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. Unfortunately, we'll be off tomorrow and Tuesday. We'll be back on Wednesday. We'll start Week 5 on Wednesday. I've got high school basketball on the radio tomorrow and Tuesday. All 4 of our teams are deep into the district playoffs. But the game to kick off Week 5 on Wednesday night will be the Giants at Dallas. There's the kickoff by the Chiefs. From the 5-yard line, Anthony Lambos over the 20, 25. A flag is down as Lambos is down at the 29-yard line. This may be coming back. Probably on the Jets.
Illegal block in the back.
Yep, block on the back. That's on Marcus Maxwell.
Automatic first down.
That'll back it up. Jets will have it at the 20-yard line. 5:29 left on the half. Kansas City up by 3. I'll be glad when basketball's over. I really will. I really will. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos plugging forward out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Philip Eric on the tackle. The safety. 5-10 and counting here in the half. 2nd and 5 for the Jets at their own 24. 3 wide to the near side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard fakes the handoff. Throws near side. Caught by Bolger. He's going to lose a yard back to the 23-yard line. As Philip Eric, he's been everywhere, comes up and makes the tackle. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Jets at their own 23. I was going to try to play these two games tonight back on Wednesday, but I was just really tired. So we did college football Wednesday night. We did a college football game before this game. And Cal Berkeley beat Washington State. 3rd and 7 from the 23-yard line, 4 wide. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Fires down the sideline, caught by Dawson. Ryan Dawson out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 22. Ryan Dawson in his 6th year out of Texas. Just doing 2 NFL games tonight because we only had 2 left in the week. I will have college football after this. Nice catch by Dawson. That's a first down for the Jets. Chiefs lead it 10-7. 4-10 and counting here in the first half. Leonard in the shotgun. Single back. Leonard looking. Throws. Caught by Lambos out of the backfield. Out to the 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Coming up to make the tackle, Melvin Keith, 2nd-year safety out of Louisiana Tech. Jets at their own 49. They come out on 2nd down in the offset eye. Leonard hands off to Cordell Bailey, and Bailey picks up the first down to the 43-yard line, a gain of 8. First down, Jets. Jets have a nice 1-2 combination there with Lambos and Bailey. They've had that 1-2 punch for as long as Lambos has been there, really. Pretty much. First and 10 from the Chief 43. Leonard back to throw. Throws down the middle. Caught by Simmons. James Simmons down to the 28. A gain of 15. He holds on. Leon Holmes, the linebacker, on the tackle. First down, Jets. If the Jets win this game, Miami, New England, and the Jets would all be 2-2, and all 3 of them would be in first place in the AFC East. The Ravens are 1-3, and the Bills are 0-4. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Leonard under center. Leonard pump fakes, hands off to Bailey, and Cordell Bailey making a move. Bailey down to the 22-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 7. That's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Let's watch the replay. Cordell Bailey in his 7th year out of San Diego State. Trying to see who made the tackle. I missed it initially. It looks like the tackle was made by Matt Federick, the safety, number 27, in his 9th year out of Notre Dame. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here. Will they get the playoff in time? They do. Leonard to Lambos around the outside, and Lambos down to the 19. 2-minute warning. Chiefs lead it 10-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 2-minute warning comes officially with 1:58 left. It'll be 3rd and inches for the Jets at the 19-yard line. Chiefs up by 3. Leonard in the shotgun, 4 wide. Leonard takes the snap. Leonard throws down the middle, nobody home. Boy, you had Bo Hines open in the back of the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. John Kim will come on. This will be a 36-yard field goal attempt to tie the game up. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 10. 1:51 left in the half. Here at Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, our Week 4 Monday Night Football game here at Jammin' Sports. Who's the Monday night game next week? Minnesota at Cleveland. Okay. I got to pick a Sunday night game for next week. We'll go through the schedule. Miami, New England, no. Baltimore, Buffalo, hell no. Philadelphia, Washington, no. Rams, Carolina, no. 49ers, Falcons, no. Saints, Detroit, possible. There's the kickoff by Kim. From 3 yards deep, Tracy brings it out. Will Tracy out to the 24-yard line. The rookie out of Baylor. First down, Kansas City. Tampa Bay, Indianapolis, no. Let's see. Let's see. Oakland and the Jets. No. Chicago, Green Bay, that could be one. Let's see. Let's take a look at the standings. That's got potential. We'll figure it out. 1st and 10. 4 wide for Kansas City. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris steps up, throws, and caught by Rashard Swift. And Swift spinning his way down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 16. Kansas City goes to the hurry-up. They want to score before halftime. 1st and 10, Morris in the gun. Morris fakes the handoff, in trouble, and is picked off by Durham for the Jets coming the other way. Durham escaping tackles and makes his way to the 36-yard line. Trey Durham, the second-year defensive back out of Furman. And now the Jets have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Morris, it was an off-balance throw, allowing Durham to pick it off for the Jets. And the Jets have great field position now. Let's see if they can take the lead going into halftime. They have it at the Kansas City 36 with 1:21 left in a tie ball game going into halftime. Madden 19 is just more realistic. It really is. All around. The quality far surpasses. The only one that comes close is 25. 1st and 10. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. Caught by Dawson. And Ryan Dawson down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 8. And bring up 2nd and 2. I think Luke Crosby had the tackle. No, it's number 21. I'm sorry. That's Eric Morales, the 7th-year defensive back out of Montana. The Jets take a timeout with 1:01 left to play in the half. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the Kansas City 28-yard line. Tied at 10, the Jets trying to take the lead going into halftime. The big story tonight so far is the Rams at 4-0. Somebody's going to have to figure out a way to stop them. They're juggernauts right now. Destroying Miami 27-7 earlier tonight. The defending Super Bowl champs lost to the Rams big. 2nd and 2. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. Caught by Lambos. Out to the 23-yard line. The Jets take a timeout. That's a gain of 5. Jets have 1 timeout left. 56 seconds left until halftime. The Jets are in field goal range. At the Kansas City 23-yard line. It'd be a 40-yard field goal from here. Nobody in this game has really stood out yet. This might be a tough MVP game. First and 10 Jets from the Kansas City 23-yard line. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard throws down the middle. Caught by Simmons. And James Simmons down to the 7. A gain of 16. And that'll be another Jet first down. First and goal. 45 seconds and counting. Jets holding on to that final timeout. Philip Eric on the tackle for the Chiefs. Of course, Kansas City trying to stay 1 game behind the Seahawks in the AFC West. The Seahawks also 4-0. There's only 2 unbeatens left. Seattle and the Rams. First and goal from the 7-yard line. 4 wide. Leonard draws back. Leonard looking. Throws. And Bo Hines too far. Incomplete. Looking for Hines, the tight end, in his 7th year out of Rutgers. That'll stop the clock with 22 seconds left in the half. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Jets come out 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun, 2nd and goal. Leonard looking. Leonard steps up, fires. Dawson, touchdown, Jets. Ryan Dawson, a 7-yard touchdown catch. The 6th-year receiver out of Texas. And the Jets go up 16-10. They break the tie right before halftime. Well, he was wide open in the middle of the end zone. Chief defenders lost track of him coming across. John Kim for the point after. Kick is up and good. Jets lead at 17-10. 17 seconds left in the half. Kansas City has 3 timeouts, but they only have 17 seconds to work with. We'll start week 5 on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the New York Giants traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. NFC East battle, 8 o'clock Eastern time. All right, there's the kickoff by John Kim. About 4 yards deep. Harper will take a knee. Touchback. Kansas City will have it at the 25-yard line. Corey Morris comes out. His numbers on the night so far. Jets lead it 17-10. Jets trying to get revenge from last season's wild card playoff loss to the Chiefs. A rematch here tonight. Kansas City comes out 4 wide. Morris under center. Morris hands off to Von Manning, and the Jets are there to smother him for a 3-yard loss. Led by Dean Floyd, the safety. It'll be 2nd and 13 back at the 22-yard line. But that might do it for the first half. Yep, we'll go to halftime. Halftime score, the Jets 17, the Chiefs 10, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, as we get set to start the second half. The Jets lead the Chiefs 17-10. The Jets will get the second half kickoff. Kansas City will kick off. Brandon White will kick. It'll be fielded about 6 yards deep by Harris. He'll take a knee. Touchback. Moses Harris, the rookie out of Penn State. Jets will start from their own 25, leading 17-10. Riley Leonard, the quarterback, in his third year out of Notre Dame. The final game of Week 4, the final September game on the schedule, will start October with Week 5. On 1st and 10, 4 wide for the Jets. Leonard under center. Hines in motion. The handoff to Lambos up the middle. And Anthony Lambos 3 yards to the 28-yard line. Tackle made by Eric Muller, the rookie out of Cincinnati. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Jets at their own 28. Arrowhead Stadium opened in 1972, one of the older stadiums in the league. In fact, only Soldier Field is older. 2nd and 7, Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos to the 34-yard line. Actually, Soldier Field and Lambeau Field are older. It's the third oldest in the league. A gain of 6 will be 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Jets come out. On 3rd down, Leonard under center. Maxwell in motion. Leonard to Lambos, gets the first down. Lambos still plowing forward out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 10. First down, Jets. Muller on the tackle again for Kansas City. First down, New York. We will have college football after this tonight. I'll tell you who plays next right after this play. First and 10, Leonard looking. Leonard fires to Lambos across midfield to the 49-yard line. 7, make it an 8-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the Kansas City 49-yard line. We'll have Oregon at Stanford after this. And we'll probably have time for another one. Oregon State at USC. We only have 3 games left in Week 11 of our college schedule. 2nd and 2 from the 49-yard line. Leonard to Bailey. And Bailey back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Muller again on the tackle for Kansas City. That'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Jets at the Kansas City 49-yard line. Jets come out 3 to the near side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking, throws quickly, caught by Simmons. And James Simmons to the 43. A gain of 6, and that'll be a Jet first down. That'll move the chains. Leon Holmes, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 6th year out of Arkansas. Jets on the move. They already lead it by a score of 17-10. They can make this a 2-score game. Jets come out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard throws. Caught by Bolger. Down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 11. John Bolger, who caught the touchdown earlier. The rookie out of Florida Atlantic. First down, Jets. Tackled that time by Shane Younger, the linebacker. First and 10, Jets at the Kansas City 32-yard line. 3 to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back. Leonard rolls out, throws it away. Incomplete. He felt the pressure. Threw it away. That'll stop the clock for now. 4:36 left in the third quarter. Second and 10 for the Jets at the Kansas City 32-yard line. On second down, 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos up the middle, and Anthony Lambos to the 21-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 11. Another Jet first down. It's a nice, long, time-consuming drive by the Jets to start the second half. Just methodically moving it downfield. First and 10 from the Kansas City 21-yard line. Jets come out. 4 wide. Single back. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Leonard throws outside. Picked off by Mills. And he may go. This is going to be a 65-yard pick six for Kansas City. Dion Mills. Touchdown, Chiefs. He picked it off. Well, I think he picked it off at the 25. It'd be a 75-yard. I'll give you the official yardage. But Dion Mills goes the distance. The second-year defensive back out of Minnesota. I'm watching my replay now on my laptop. Let's see where he picked it off at. He picks it off at the 24-yard line. So 76 yards on the pick six. Just when you thought the Jets might take a 2-score lead, Kansas City with a big defensive touchdown, and they can tie the game up. Brandon White will come on for the point after. Long drive for the Jets that ends with a pick six. That's got to be deflating. Not Kim. This is Brandon White for the point after. And it's good. We're tied at 17. 3:55 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 4 Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. Well, as a quarterback, you just got to shrug that off. Got to have a short memory. Can't dwell on that. Nice camera work, guys. Okay, now we're back. And now, this will be Brandon White kicking off. About 8 yards deep. Harris will take a knee. Touchback, and the Jets will have it at the 25-yard line. We're tied at 17 here in the third quarter. 3:55. We're about halfway, a little bit past halfway through the third quarter. It's been a good one. You want a close game? Well, we got one. Our last game was a blowout. The Rams beat the Dolphins 27-7. That game's on YouTube if you want to go check it out. Just look for Jammin' Sports on YouTube. On first and 10 from the 25-yard line, Leonard looking, throws, caught by Maxwell. There goes Maxwell. Will they catch him? Shane Younger catches up to him at the 19-yard line. That's a 56-yard gain by Marcus Maxwell, the rookie tight end out of Rhode Island. He broke into the secondary, and the linebacker, Shane Younger, finally caught up to him, saving the touchdown. It's still a 56-yard gain. First down, Jets, deep in Kansas City territory now. Three and a half minutes and counting here in the third quarter. First and 10 for the Jets at the Chief 19. In the offset eye, Leonard under center. Leonard to Bailey, and Cordell Bailey breaking through the line down to the 15. A gain of 4. Shane Younger again on the tackle. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 15-yard line. As we're coming up on 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. On 2nd and 5, 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Leonard under center. Leonard to Bailey around the outside, and Bailey gets the corner and gets down to the 10-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. Leon Holmes came around and made the tackle. 2:35 and counting. Jets trying to retake the lead. They're in field goal range. 3rd and 1 in the offset eye. Leonard under center. Leonard, 3-step drop, throws, caught by Bolger, can't hold on. Younger broke up the pass. It'll be 4th down. John Bolger, the rookie, couldn't hold on. The Jets will kick a field goal. John Kim will come on. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt to give the Jets the lead once again. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 20-17. 2:16 remaining here in the third quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 4 Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. So the Jets will kick off. A lot of time left in this game. 2:16 left in the third. Just a 3-point lead for the Jets. John Kim will kick off. There's the kick. From the 6-yard line, Harper on the return over the 25. And Harper fumbles. And who recovers? Kansas City. The linebacker, Shane Younger, he's everywhere. Was Johnny on the spot? That could have been disastrous for the Chiefs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Kansas City at their own 37-yard line. 2:11 left to play here in the third quarter. Well, the Chiefs dodged a bullet there. Just a 3-point game. 3 wide to the far side. Morris under center. Morris to Manning. And Manning juking and jiving and makes his way down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 3. Linebacker Curtis Cooper on the tackle in his 3rd year out of Central Florida. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs at their own 40-yard line. Chiefs come out this time, 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Morris under center. Morris draws back. Morris throws and caught by Kerwin. Tom Kerwin, 6 yards to the 46-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd and inches. Tackle was made by Antonio Chambers, the defensive back. It'll be 3rd and inches for Kansas City. 1:20 and counting here in the third. Big 3rd down right here. Everybody in tight. Morris under center, single back. Morris to Manning, not touchdown. First step out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 6. Vaughn Manning in his 8th year at Hawaii. First down, Kansas City at the Jet 44-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Jets by 3. First and 10, Kansas City at the Jet 48. Chiefs come out in the eye. Morris under center. Morris, play action, throws, and Floyd can't come down with it. Francis Floyd couldn't hold on. The pass was broken up by Trey Durham, the defensive back. That'll stop the clock with 40 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Second and 10 for the Chiefs at the Jet 48-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Morris in the gun. Morris drops, throws, and not sure who that was to. Miscommunication. Isaiah Chambers, the rookie receiver out of USC, was the closest. It'll be third and 10. 37 seconds left in the quarter. Four wide, Morris in the shotgun, third and 10. Morris fakes the handoff. Morris rolls out, throws deep, and caught by Francis Floyd at the 5. A 43-yard catch by Francis Floyd. It'll be first and goal, Kansas City at the 5-yard line. Well, he threaded a needle right there. Great concentration by Floyd, as he had 2 Jets coming in to nail him there. We're down to 15 seconds. First and goal from the 5. Will they get the playoff in time? I think they will. They should. They do. Morris to Manning, and Manning to the 3-yard line. It'll be second and goal, and that's the end of the third quarter. Jets lead at 20-17 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. We go to the fourth quarter. Jets lead the Chiefs in our Monday night game to wrap up the week, 20-17. But we start the fourth quarter, second and goal for the Chiefs at the Jet 3-yard line. Kansas City trying to retake the lead here. This one's gone back and forth all night. It's been a good game. A rematch of last season's AFC wildcard. Everybody in tight. Morris under center. Thornton in motion. Morris to Manning, and Manning's going to lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. And I think Manning got shaken up. Curtis Cooper on the tackle. It'll be third and goal from the 4-yard line. Okay, Misty, close the door. It's cold, 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 cold. Misty's opening the front door right here, and it's cold outside. Okay, turn on the heat, please. Misty's birthday is next Monday. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. A week from tomorrow is her birthday. I think she'll be 29 for the 14th time. Something like that. 18 and a half, she says. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. Morris under center. Swift in motion. Morris drops back, throws to the end zone, caught by Swift, touchdown, Kansas City. Rashard Swift, his second touchdown of the night. A 4-yard touchdown catch. The 10th-year receiver out of Alcorn State. And Kansas City retakes the lead, 23-20. Another lead change. This one has been going back and forth. And now Brandon White will come on for the point after. It'll put the Chiefs up by 4 It would force the Jets to get a touchdown. White for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Chiefs lead it 24-20, 7:54 left to play. In regulation, here at Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 4 Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports, where it's the game that matters. Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs will be moving into a new stadium. It won't be until 2031, though. But they're going to be moving into a stadium across the border in Kansas City, Kansas. It'll be a dome stadium. That's the trend now. Build domes so you can host a Super Bowl. I don't like that trend. White will kick off. From the 6-yard line, Lambos over the 20, 25, and Anthony Lambos out to the 28-yard line. Do you have incense burning or something? Oh, okay. I was wondering. I thought I smelled something burning. She put out a candle. I didn't see that. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the 28-yard line. 7:50 left in regulation. I'm sorry, what, Misty? Yeah, every morning I cook bacon, and every morning the damn smoke alarm goes off in the hallway. It's very sensitive. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back. Leonard looking. Leonard gets sacked back at the 20-yard line. That's the first sack of the game by either team. And Luke Crosby comes in on the safety blitz. The 8th-year safety out of UNLV getting the sack on Leonard. It'll be a loss of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 18 for the Jets, who trail by 4. If Kansas City wins, they're going to be 3-1, and the Jets would drop to 1-3. Kansas City will be tied with the Chargers, 1 game behind Seattle in the AFC West. 4 wide, 2nd and 18 from the 20-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking, throws, and caught by Ryan Dawson. You know, they're going to get the Chiefs with a face mask. And that's going to give the Jets a first down. Leon Holmes. Yep. Holmes will be the guilty party. And that's going to move the ball all the way out to the 46-yard line. 7:16 left. Plenty of time for the Jets, who trail by 4. They'll have it at their own 46. Penalties will kill you every time. Jets come out. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back, looks downfield, rolls out. Leonard's going to take off. And Leonard crosses midfield to the 45-yard line. A gain of 9. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Coming up to make the tackle is Ross Pugh, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of Texas. Second and 1 from the 45-yard line. Jets come out, 4 wide, single back. Leonard under center. Leonard hands off to Lambos, trying to get outside. He does, picks up the first down. A 3-yard gain out to the 42-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle, Arthur Randall, the defensive tackle. First down, Jets at the Kansas City 42. Chiefs lead it 24-20. We're in the 4th quarter. .612 and counting. 4 wide for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Leonard Looks, throws deep. He's got a man wide open. Bulger, touchdown, Jets. John Bulger, 42 yards. His second touchdown of the night. The rookie out of Florida Atlantic. And the Jets retake the lead, 26-24. Wow. It's like watching a ping pong game. Balls bouncing back and forth. The league keeps changing. And now John Kim for the point after to put the Jets up by 3. Snap kick is up. And it's good. Jets lead at 27-24. There's still a lot of time left. 6:01 on the clock. This game is far from over. And the way this game is going, I wouldn't rule out overtime. Now, the playoff game wasn't as close as this. I believe the Chiefs won that game. It was like 28-13 or something like that. I can't remember. It was something of that nature, though. It was a 2-possession win for the Chiefs. I remember that. John Kim will kick off for the Jets, who now lead by 3. You can go back and watch that playoff game on YouTube. We have 10-plus seasons archived there. Harper, about 5 yards deep, will take a knee, touchback. And Kansas City will start from their own 25-yard line. Corey Morris comes back out. His numbers on the day. He's averaging 25 yards a completion. 8 completions for 200 yards. It's not a bad average. 1st and 10, Kansas City from their own 25. Trailing by 3 now. Morris in the shotgun, single back, 4 wide. Morris draws back. Morris fires, and it's picked off by Gary Fensick for the Jets as he stumbles down at the 43-yard line. That is the second interception tonight for Gary Fensick, the former Bear. And now the Jets up by 3. They can make this a 2-score game if they can get a touchdown here. Kansas City was looking for Tom Kerwin, the tight end, and Fensick just jumped the route and got the pick. The veteran safety. And now Riley Leonard will come back out. His numbers on the day. 5:53 left to play. In this one, the Jets are up 27-24. Let's see if the Jets can cash in. Kansas City's turned it over 3 times. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos makes his way to the 40-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Luke Crosby comes up and makes the tackle, the safety. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. 5:35 and counting. Jets come out, 3 to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Leonard looks downfield. He's got lots of time to throw. Lambos catches it for a 3-yard gain to the 37-yard line. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. As Muller makes the tackle, the rookie linebacker. 3rd and 5 for the Jets now at the Kansas City 37-yard line. As we're coming up on the 5-minute mark. 3rd and 5. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back. Leonard looking, throws, caught by Simmons. 6 yards to the 31-yard line, and that'll be a Jet first down. James Simmons on the catch. 4:40 and counting. Deion Mills on the tackle for Kansas City. Jets trying to eat up some time here on this drive. 4.5 minutes. 1st and 10 from the Chief 31-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos to the 30, and gain of just a yard. Leon Holmes, the linebacker, makes the tackle. Meanwhile, the clock keeps moving. 4:10 and counting. 2nd and 9 for the Jets at the Kansas City 30-yard line. Four wide, 3 to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. Leonard back. Leonard steps up, fires and throws it away. Felt the pressure. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Jets. That'll stop the clock with 3:50 left. Big 3rd down for the Jets. 4 wide, make it 5. Empty backfield. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looks. Leonard, he's got all day. Throws down the middle, and it's incomplete. Broken up at the last second by Philip Eric. Nice play by Eric. They were looking for Moses Harris, the rookie out of Penn State. It'll be 4th down. The Jets will try a field goal. This will be a 47-yard attempt by John Kim. It'll put the Jets up by 6. It'll keep it a one-possession game. From 47. And it's good. And the Jets go up 30-24 with 3:40 left. That forces Kansas City now to score a touchdown. That might take overtime off the table now. The Chiefs are in a situation where they can win by 1. Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 4 Monday night game to wrap up the week. Jets lead it 30-24. Jets trying to even their record at 2-2 if they can get the win. Kansas City trying to get the 3-1. Still a lot of time left. John Kim will kick off. Harper from the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. And Harper brings it out to the 27-yard line. That's Don Harper, the rookie out of Citadel. Corey Morris comes back out. He's thrown 3 picks, but the Chiefs are still in it with 3:36 left in regulation. Jets up 30-24. Kansas City comes out 4 wide, single back. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws, dumps it off to Manning, breaks a tackle, and Von Manning to the 34-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Coming up to make the tackle was Durham, Trey Durham, the defensive back. 3:15 and counting. 2nd and 3 for the Chiefs at their own 34-yard line. 3 to the near side. Morris in the shotgun.
Let's go. 3:19. 3:19.
Morris throws, caught by Kerwin. Out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 8. Tom Kerwin, the tight end, in his 3rd year out of Oklahoma. 1st down, Kansas City. 2:47 and counting. First and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 42-yard line. Empty backfield now. 5 wide. Morris in the shotgun. Morris back to throw. And it's caught by Rashard Swift out to the 49. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. He was tackled immediately by Durham, I do believe. Nope, Bush, number 20. That's Curtis Bush, the rookie out of Penn State, defensive back. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here. Will they get the playoff in time? They should. 2nd and 3 from their own 49-yard line. 5 wide once again. Morris draws back. Morris looking, steps up, throws, and caught by Kerwin. Rolls out of bounds at the 48. 2-minute warning. Jets lead it 30-24 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. 2 minutes left in a very tight ball game. It's been a good one. Jets up by 6, but the Chiefs are on the move. 1st and 10 from the Jet 48-yard line. Single back, 4 wide. Morris, a draw play to Manning up the middle, and Von Manning, a big gain. Manning all the way down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 21. Chiefs in the hurry up. 1st and 10 from the Jet 27. Morris looking, rolls out. Morris throws, caught by Kerwin, and Tom Kerwin all the way down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 22. They stay in the hurry up. 1st and goal, Kansas City from the Jet 5. Morris in the shotgun. Morris back, looking. Morris throws, incomplete. They were looking in the back of the end zone for Tom Kerwin. It was broken up by Antonio Chambers. Chambers should have caught that. It probably would have ended the game. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. 1:24 left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Morris under center. Morris to Manning. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run by Von Manning. And the Chiefs have tied the game at 30 with 1:22 left. Boy, just right up the gut. Huge hole to run through. Man, you could have drove a car through that. And now Brandon White's extra point attempt to give the Chiefs the lead. 1:22. That's a lot of time with 3 timeouts. The kick is up. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Wow. It hit the left upright. No good. And we remain tied at 30. Oh, that is huge. Brandon White missed the extra point off the left upright. And instead of a 1-point lead, we are tied at 30. Wow. Now, New York still has 3 timeouts and 1:22 to work with. Plenty of time for the Jets to get in field goal range. Been a great game. White will kick off. From the 5, Lambos over the 15, 20, 25. And Lambos out to the 26-yard line. The Jets need about 40 to 45 yards to get into field goal range. Riley Leonard will come back out, closing in on 300 yards passing today. All the Jets need is a field goal. 1:18 left. Jets come out. 4 receivers set wide. Leonard in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Leonard back to throw. Watch out, being pressured. Dumps it off to Lambos. A gain of just 2. They go to the hurry up. 2nd and 8. We're coming up on a minute left. They got to get the receivers back. Leonard under center. Leonard draws back. Leonard looking. They pick up the blitz nicely. They got to get rid of it. He takes a sack back at the 19-yard line. A loss of 9. It'll be 3rd and 17. Oh, that's a huge sack. You can't take that. We're down to 50 seconds. I think they're playing for overtime. They're going to let the clock run. Well, overtime is back on the table now. 3rd and 17 from the 19-yard line. In the I formation, Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos to the 20. Again of a yard. Jets playing a little bit conservatively there. Chiefs take a timeout. They have 2 left with 28 seconds. The Jets definitely playing for overtime. Let's see what the Chiefs do when they get the ball. Nick Browse will come on to punt. The 4th-year punter at a Texas Christian. Wow. A missed extra point. Browse back to punt. Gets the punt away. Nice punt. Fielded at about the 27, and Harper brings it out to the 34-yard line. Now the Chiefs need to go about 30 yards to get into field goal range. They have 21 seconds to work with, 2 timeouts. We're tied at 30. Can the Chiefs pull this one out? Corey Morris will come on, the quarterback. This actually turned into a pretty good game. A lot better than our first game. Kansas City comes out 4 wide, single back. Morris in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Morris looking, throws, caught by Floyd. Breaks a tackle, and Floyd out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 16, and Kansas City takes a timeout. Francis Floyd, the wide receiver, a gain of 16 to the 50. 14 seconds left. Kansas City still has a timeout. Now the Chiefs need about 20 yards for a decent field goal shot. 15 to 20 yards as they're standing at midfield with 1 timeout left. 14 seconds on the clock. Chiefs come out 4 wide, single back. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws, caught by Manning, and Von Manning to the 44-yard line. Kansas City, I don't think they get the playoff in time. They don't. They had a timeout. They should have took it. We go to overtime. We're tied at 30 with the Jets and the Chiefs. Our Week 4 Monday Night Football game from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Going to bonus football. We got overtime here for you. All right, let's see who wins the toss as they'll come out. We're back on 19, so these are overtime rules that we know very, very well. And the coin toss is going to be won by the Chiefs. All right, so that means if Kansas City scores a touchdown on this opening drive, they win the game outright. Anything less than that, the Jets will get a possession. We don't have ties. We'll just keep playing. We've already had 3 double overtime games this season, and we're only in week 4. All right, there's the kick. From the 8-yard line, Harper brings it back. And Harper, a nice return out to the 35-yard line. Don Harper, the rookie out of Citadel. We've had 2 double overtime games, or 3 this season, and 2 came earlier this week with the Patriots and the Ravens, followed by the Lions and the Bucks. We could have our 3rd double overtime game of the week, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Morris looking, throws, and not sure who that was to. Incomplete. He threw it between 2 receivers. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 35. 7:53 left in the first overtime. Kansas City can win the game with a touchdown here. Morris under center. Morris, a draw play to Manning. It works up the middle of Manning into Jet territory to the 46-yard line. A gain of 19 yards and a Kansas City first down. Dean Floyd, the safety, came up, made the tackle. We're in overtime here at Arrowhead Stadium. Jets and Chiefs tied at 30. Been a great game. Three wide to the far side. Morris under center. In Jet territory. Morris to Manning. And Manning gets taken down for no gain. Kennard came in and made the tackle, number 98. That's Kelsey Kennard, the rookie out of Murray State. Loss of a yard, be 2nd and 11. We're in overtime. Jets of the Chiefs, tied at 30. This one's anybody's game at the moment. Second and 11 for the Kansas City Chiefs at the Jet 46. Morris looking. Morris gets sacked back at the 46-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 8 yards. Gary Finsick comes in on the safety blitz and gets the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd and 19 for KC. If Kansas City doesn't score, as soon as the Jets touch the ball, we'll be in sudden death. It's a big 3rd down for the Chiefs here. 3rd and 19 from their own 46-yard line. Chiefs come out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Morris in the shotgun. Morris back to throw. Morris looking. Throws deep, and it's caught by Chambers. He had to come back for it. He's got the first down. They needed 19. He got 19. Wow. Isaiah Chambers, the rookie out of USC. He had the presence of mind to turn upfield. Aaron Jefferson came up to make the tackle, but not in time. Kansas City picks up the first down. And now the Chiefs almost in field goal range. It'll be a 53-yarder from here. 1st and 10 from the Jet 36. Morris under center. Morris hands off to Manning, and Von Manning, a flag is down as Manning gets all the way down to about the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. This one's coming back, though. Block in the back by Kansas City on Jamie Terry, the left guard. It happened 1 yard downfield. It'll be 1st and 9 back at the 35-yard line. .553 left in the first overtime. We're tied at 30. Morris under center. Morris to Manning, and Manning gets taken down to the 36-yard line. Making the play, number 52. That's Brian Houston, the rookie out of Maryland, the linebacker. It's actually going to be a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 10. In overtime. .525 and counting in the first overtime. Still the opening drive of overtime. 3 wide to the far side. Morris under center. A draw play to Franklin this time. And that's Mark Franklin, the former Buffalo Bill, in his 9th year at Vanderbilt. Picks up 3 to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. 5 minutes left in the first overtime. Tackle made by Josh Avery, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Notre Dame. On 3rd and 7, Morris back to throw. Morris throws, caught by Chambers again. Isaiah Chambers down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 9. And another Kansas City first down. The rookie coming through again for Kansas City. Kansas City definitely in field goal range. They cannot win it with a field goal. They can only win it with a touchdown. We're down to 4.5 minutes left. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Kansas City comes out in the I formation. Morris under center. Morris to Franklin. And Franklin 2 yards to the 22-yard line. Tackle made by number 94, Nick Vaughn, the 8th-year defensive end out of Virginia. We're coming up on 4 minutes left in the first overtime. 2nd and 8 from the Jet 22-yard line. 4 wide. Single back. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking, throws, and caught by Coles down to the 15. That's Alan Coles, the rookie out of North Carolina. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. A gain of 9 yards. Kansas City getting the rookies involved in overtime. Boy, this is a long drive. 3.5 minutes left in the first overtime. 3rd and 1. Chiefs from the Jet 15-yard line. Morris under center. Morris, play action. Morris is going to take off. He gets sacked. Back at the 17-yard line, a loss of 2. Wells on the sack. Tommy Wells, the rookie out of Arizona. It'll be 4th down. And Kansas City will have to kick the field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt to give the Chiefs the lead at overtime. Clock is moving. We're coming up on 3 minutes. The Jets aren't going to have a whole lot of time to operate. Brandon White from 34 yards. Remember, he missed an extra point. Kick is up. And he missed that one. It hit the left upright. I jinxed him. We remain tied at 30. Wow. He hit the left upright. And that's why we're in overtime. And in overtime, he missed by hitting the left upright. Now the Jets can win it with a field goal. We're now in sudden death. The next score wins. It doesn't matter who or how. The Jets can win it with a field goal now. Boy, that's twice the Chiefs should have won this game. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They'll start from their own 24-yard line. Time no longer a factor for the Jets because we're tied. We'll just roll over to a second overtime. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Leonard fakes the handoff, throws, and caught by Dawson. What a day for Dawson. Out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 18. 1st down Jets. Leonard well over 300 yards passing on the night. If the Jets win, Leonard would be the MVP. Two and a half minutes left. 1st and 10 in the first overtime. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 42. Leonard under center. Leonard, draw play to Lambos. And Lambos to the 43-yard line, a 1-yard gain. Could we have a third double overtime game in 1 week? That'd be something. It'd be our 4th double overtime game of the season. We didn't have a single double overtime last season. 2nd and 9. Leonard under center. Leonard fakes the handoff. Looking, throws, gets it outside the Lambos, rolls out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. That'll stop the clock. .146 left on the clock. We're still tied at 30 in the first overtime. Our Week 4 Monday night game. 3 to the near side for the Jets on 3rd and 7. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard fakes the handoff inside. Leonard throws, and it's picked off by Luke Crosby on the sideline. And the Chiefs get it back at the Jet 45-yard line. Wow. Wow. What's up, gaming? We haven't seen you in a while. This is our Monday night game to wrap up Week 4. We're in overtime, tied at 30. We're in sudden death. Now the Chiefs can win with a field goal. I'm doing great. Hope you are too. 1:41 left in the first overtime. We're still tied at 30. And now the Chiefs, all they have to do is go about 15 yards to get in field goal range. Coming off the pick. Three receivers to the far side. Morris on the shotgun. 1st and 10. Morris hands off to Manning. And Manning goes nowhere. Actually, the Chiefs need about 20 yards to get into field goal range. Antonio Chambers on the tackle. A gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock is running here in the first overtime. 1:22 and counting. Chiefs come out, single back, everybody in tight. Morris under center. Morris to Manning. And Manning 3 yards to the 48-yard line. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. In a timeout by the Chiefs with 1:01 left in regulation. 3rd and 7 from the Jet 48-yard line. Well, the Chief kicker has missed an extra point. That's why we're in overtime. And he could have won it a moment ago, and it hit the upright again. Kansas City may be looking for a new kicker after this game. Third and 7 for the Chiefs at their own 48-yard line. 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Morris drops back. Morris looking. Morris in trouble. Morris got bumped as he tried to throw. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Boy, this one's looking more and more like double overtime. We've already had 2 this week. We never had 2 in 1 week before. Now we're about to have 3. Kenneth Arnold back to punt for the Chiefs. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone. Touchback. 51 seconds left in the first overtime. Riley Leonard comes back out. Misty has said goodnight at 8:12 Central Time. We have college football after this. We'll probably have a couple of college games after this. If this game ever ends. It might work out for them. You never know. 4 wide for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Leonard looking. Leonard looking. Throws outside. Caught by Hines. Steps out of bounds. Actually lost a yard. Bo Hines, the rookie, not the rookie. Bo Hines in his 7th year out of Rutgers. He spun the wrong way. He lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 back on the 19. 45 seconds left in the first overtime. On 2nd and 11. Leonard under center. Leonard. Lambos. And Lambos gets nailed for a 1-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 12. Jets take a timeout. Arthur Randall came up, made the tackle. 3rd and 12 from the 18-yard line. 42 seconds left in the first overtime. It's amazing to me we didn't have a single double overtime game last season, and we're about to have our 4th this season, and we're only in week 4. We're averaging 1 a week. But this will be the 3rd this week, which is even crazier. 3rd and 12. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard looking. Needs to get rid of it. Gets sacked. Back at the 11-yard line. Arthur Randall on the sack. A loss of 8. It'll be 4th and 19. And now the Jets are going to have to punt. That was kind of weird because the Jets never got into a hurry-up offense like you thought they would. They're just letting the clock run. And now back to punt, Nick Browse. Browse gets the punt away. From the 45, Harper across midfield, and Harper brings it back to the 43-yard line. 11 seconds left. We're in sudden death overtime. 11 seconds left in the first overtime. Now Kansas City may rush. They have 1 timeout left. The AI doesn't know there's another overtime coming. On 1st and 10, 5 wide. Leonard, or not Leonard, I'm sorry. This is Morris in the shotgun. Morris drops back. Morris looking. Morris rolls out. Morris is going to take off down the sideline. And the Chiefs take a timeout with 2 seconds left. Gets down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 13. And now Kansas City with 2 seconds left. They'll try a 47-yard field goal attempt to win the game. That was a smart run. They'll bring out Brandon White. He missed 1 extra point. He missed earlier. Here we go to win the game for the Chiefs. And the Jets take a timeout to ice him. Well, can he hit the left upright again? He's done it twice. On successive kicks, I might add. Chiefs trying to get to 3-1. They're trying to win their 3rd in a row. The Jets will fall to 1-3 if he makes this kick. On the final play of the first overtime. Here we go. Brandon White to win it for Kansas City, to redeem himself. From 47 yards, the kick is up, and the kick is good, and the Chiefs win in overtime. Kansas City 33, the Jets 30. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. College football up next.